Hey everybody. So for this video, I wanted to talk about some of the feelings that go into being overweight and how it can really limit our lives in ways that people may not understand, and wanting to start to overcome those feelings. So for myself, as I've mentioned, I'm very overweight right now, and I'm not happy about it, and that definitely comes with some not so nice self-talk. And so the other day I was at my niece's soccer game, and by the end of it, by the time we got home, I was not in a good mood. And my daughter asked, "Hey, are you okay?" And at first I said, "Yeah, I'm fine." But then I was like, "Well, no, I'm not actually." And what had happened, so for me, being overweight, I have been living underneath a hoodie, trying to hide all the things as much as I can. And I don't like really showing any part of my body. So we're at this soccer game, and I've got leggings on and a hoodie on, and it was our first day, or not our first day, but we're in the transitioning between or into spring right now. So it was one of the nicer days that we've had in a while. But anyway, it was hot enough that, like, after sitting out there for the game was late beginning, so we were out there for probably close to 2 hours. So anyway, after being out there for 2 hours, like, I was hot. And at one point in time, I know my daughter was like, "Take your hoodie off." That wasn't an option. And I got home and just, like, was thinking about it, and this is not the first time I've had things like this happen. So like I said, I'm right now, I really live in a hoodie because it is baggy, and so I can pull it out and hope that it hides a lot of the rolls. And so when I'm in that situation, so I'm at the soccer game, and I can't make myself take the hoodie off because I don't want to show my arms, because I don't like my arms. And I have to wear leggings or pants of some types because I don't like my legs, and I don't want to show my legs. And the past 2 summers, I haven't even put on a swimsuit. I haven't got into a swimming pool at all, and I think that's kind of sad. And it'll affect things like recently I was at an event with my family, and my aunt kept taking pictures, and I didn't like that. It made me so uncomfortable. Not that she was doing anything wrong, but I'm like, I don't want to be seen in these pictures. I'm so overweight. Or it was something where they had special shirts made for everybody, and as soon as I saw that, I immediately got panicky, because I'm like, I don't just wear anything. Okay, I have to really feel comfortable with it, and it has to be baggy, and it has to, and so I don't know why just speaking it out loud, it made it so much more real to me and made me more aware of it, like how much it can affect our life. And then I just started thinking about it, and it's such a shame that we can be so hard on ourselves, because as I'm sitting here, thinking about this, I would never say it to somebody else, right? I wouldn't have a client or a friend or a family member that was overweight, and let's just say they showed up to a soccer game and they had shorts on and a tank top on and they were showing their body. It's not like I would ever be like, "Oh my gosh, like, hey, you should not wear that. Like, you're fat, you're not allowed to wear that kind of thing." I would never say it. I would never even think it, but that's what I'm saying to myself. You have to be uncomfortable and hot and sweaty, and you don't get to show any part of your body because you're fat, and that's just that, right? I would never tell somebody, "You don't get to go swimming. You absolutely cannot go swimming or wear a swimming suit because you're fat. You don't get to partake in that. Swimming is for skinny people." Like, I wouldn't do that. I wouldn't say that to anybody, but more or less, that's exactly what I'm saying to myself. And it's, as I talked about it being such a mind thing, that it can mess with you in a really big way. And so I think, as I mentioned before, that when I had got to my, like, smallest weight, I was still having these issues mentally, and that's because these are the things that I'm saying to myself now. I'm telling myself now that I can't be comfortable and that I have to dress a certain way because of my weight. And so even when I lose weight, I'm still gonna feel that way. And so I need to change my mindset. And this is much, much easier said than done. And it's something I'm still working on. So I got home that day, and I just, like, really realized what a big problem it was. And I know that I deserve to just dress comfortable for the weather. I deserve to wear a short sleeve shirt because it's hot, or shorts because it's hot. but how do I get there? How do I get there mentally? I don't know. That's one of those things that I'm working on. So I told you there'd be certain things that are new to me. This is going to be one of those new to me things. And what I'm trying to tell myself, and I run into this problem at the gym too. So when it's time to exercise or work out, I'll even wear a hoodie a lot of the times while I'm exercising. And prior to gaining weight, like when I was young, and then when I was like at a lighter weight in between, you know, I don't actually like clothing. I am somebody that was always give me shorts and give me a tank top because I don't like the way the fabric feels. It's uncomfortable. I get hot very easy. Like I am somebody who, if I had my way just off of how I want to feel, I want to be wearing like spaghetti strap or racer back, like little to no sleeve. I want to be wearing shorts. I want to be comfortable based on the weather. And that is always how I wanted to dress and have dressed in the past. And for some reason, I've told myself that I can't, I don't get to do that because I'm fat. And so one thing that I want to just start out with is showing my arms again. That's going to be hard because, you know, not only do they jiggle and wiggle because of the being overweight, I'm also older than I ever was before. So I'm starting to see more loose skin in places. So that just adds to things too, right? But I can look around at the gym and see so many people and so many different body types. And it's crazy how I am the one that's lacking in the confidence. And I see so many beautiful women that have no problem showing their arms, and nor should they, regardless of their size and their shape. So what you guys don't even realize is how much you can actually help inspire myself. But I went to the store and I bought a racerback workout shirt. Step one, right? When am I going to be comfortable to wear it? I don't know. I want to push myself though, because I know that I deserve it. I know that it's okay. Like if I say I want to work out at the gym and not overheat, that's okay. I should be able to do that. And I also know the people that are there, nobody is going to judge me harshly. Now I do have it in my mind, as I mentioned, being a trainer, it is really embarrassing to be overweight. So in my mind, I have it like people are going to see me and they're going to be like, oh my gosh, like, dang, you know. and maybe some people might have those thoughts. So that's hard. That is hard. And that is one of my first challenges for myself is I want to wear a sleeveless shirt again. I want to wear a tank top or a racerback. I want to feel comfortable based on the weather. And so that's something that like I said, I bought the shirt. I'm going to work on it. I don't know when I'm going to wear it. But what I did also is I came home and I looked for a podcast. So in the past, or a podcast or a book or something in the past, when I'm listening to more like self-improvement type books and just having more of that positivity in my mind, it really does help. So I found an audio book that's called More Than Just a Body, and I'm only just getting started, but already I do really like it. But so far it's just kind of talking about, how it's just how we're taught, as a society and beauty standards and women and stuff like that, but just not appreciating what our body does. And it's the weirdest thing, because I actually almost got even a little bit emotional about it, because like my body has done everything for me in my entire life. I'm like everything, and it's done me well. I've never had any significant problems. Like I can move, I can exercise, I've got pretty good mobility. Like my body's treated me well, and it's gone through a lot of things. And here's me just talking down on it, and nothing's ever good enough. So, and so far from what I can tell with this book, it's looking at like just appreciating your body for what it is and what it can do. And, obviously trying to get away from the beauty standards and expectations, and just looking at things in a different way. So I'm definitely going to talk about this book more and more as I continue to listen to it. But, yeah, that's where I'm at. I don't know what's going to work and what's not. I know what I'm working towards. And so I'll let you know how it plays out. I'll let you know if this book does become helpful to me. As far as the body confidence, I know that I'm going to need some additional help with that. I don't know if it's going to need to be in the form of therapy, if I can find a lot through self-improvement books. I'm looking through all the things, and I'll let you know. One thing I also want to try and do, and I've done this in my life, and it's actually most of the time worked out well, is the fake it until you make it. I can put on that racerback and act like the most confident person in the world. And people say confidence is attractive, and I can just get in there and own it and be like, yes, this is my body, and yes, this is what I look like, and these are my arms, and that would very much be faking it. And I don't know. I think it's a way to go, and it's something that I'm hopefully going to try. And just pretend that I'm confident until I am confident. Pretend that I don't care what anybody thinks about me until I don't care what people think about me. But the biggest thing is trying to understand and realize my own worth and my own value. As a human, my body size and my body type doesn't dictate the kind of person that I am, or what I'm worthy of, or what my value is. And as a human, like I said, I deserve to at the very least wear clothes that are appropriate for the weather, regardless of my body type. So that's where I'm at. Wanted to share. If that's something that you've struggled with, let me know. I'd love to hear it in the comments, or if you'd like to message me personally. But I'm hoping that together we can work towards that freedom of not restricting ourselves and shaming ourselves and holding ourselves back because of our weight. And it's okay to want to change the body composition, but we have to learn to accept and love ourselves where we're at as we're working towards it.